Hi folks, welcome to Community Generated. This is the video on this channel that fulfills your requests. So I got one, and we're going to take a look at first we'll take a look at the clip. Here it comes. And shout out goes to Mike Phelan, and Mike Phelan says, because since we're having fun with logos, I'd like to see you propose the 10 best hockey names of current NHL players. The Arizona design is great. I like the Kachina doll, so it has Arizona roots. I guess I don't really hate the Kachina either, Mike. I just think they could do better. I like the Wild logo. No red. No red. The Jets logo, sorry, you're never going to get me to bend on that one. That's a horrible logo for me. Nothing wrong with the Vegas design. 5 on 10, yeah. 6 on 10 maybe. Carolina, easily the worst logo. It's up there, yeah. Dallas, Anaheim, Tampa Bay, Colorado are bad too. Yeah, I agree with all that. I'd like to see Dallas, even though they won the Cup in '99, with it, go back to their old jerseys. So, Mike has requested for the 10 best hockey names I can come up with. So I am going to rattle some names to you. And you guys, maybe you'll throw some at me. These are just what I came up with, Mike. I mean, you know, these are just the ones I came up with. So let's take a look at, I'll just throw it below. I'll just throw the name below as we move along. Number 10, I got Owen Power. Owen Power has to cut this list, folks. He just does. Owen Power is a big, giant defenseman, and his last name is Power. You know, like, he has to cut this list. So Owen Power, our big defenseman, comes in at number 10. Absolutely. Owen Power makes this list. Owen Power sounds like a big, crazy defenseman too, you know? Okay, number 9. Kailer Yamamoto. And I actually like the name Kailer the most. Yamamoto reminds me of all my martial art days when I hear it, because of the Asian descent on it, you know? But Kailer, I think, is a really cool name. And it just seems to fit for me, Kailer Yamamoto. It just sounds like, it just fits. For me, this is just a really cool hockey name, I think. So I got Kailer Yamamoto coming in at number 9. Number 8, this guy's haunted us a few times. Vitek Vanecek. And that sounds to me like just a crazy goalie. It just sounds like it. Maybe because I'm thinking of Dominic Hasek with the K at the end. Who knows, you know? But Vitek Vanecek with the 2 V's is really kind of cool, I think. I think that's, for me, kind of a cool hockey name. I don't know. This is not an easy list to make, because I had to look through the whole league, and I was like, so there was just easier names, I think, once upon a time, folks. Just, this is hard. This is hard work. Mike? So Vanecek comes in number 8. Number 7. And Mikhail Sergachev comes in at number 7. It just is, it sounds like just a superstar Russian's name. It just sounds like it, you know? And the Russians always have cool names, especially the ones with V's at the end, I like. But Sergachev, yeah, Mikhail Sergachev sounds like a really cool name. And I wish he was a Buffalo Sabre. I do. So Sergachev, you know what, and really between 7, I kind of just threw them in. Wasn't really any other reason just to get it going, this video. So number 7, Sergachev comes in. Number 6, I got Mason McTavish. Mason McTavish, to me, folks, sounds like some sort of superhero's name. It just does. It reminds me of like Hercules or something when I hear it. It just has that big name to it for me when I hear it. You know, certain other people are going to throw names at me I didn't even think of. I know it. But Mason McTavish, pretty cool name. Sounds like a smart, good hockey player's name. Just does. So I got him coming in at number 6. Number 5, I got Kris Letang. And Kris Letang has to cut this list. It's one of those names I've always thought it's a cool name, because this guy's, you know, it has that French-Canadian kid sound to it. It just does, you know? And it sounds like anybody named Kris Letang is going to make the NHL, just a name like that. But Kris Letang is a name forever frozen in time in Pittsburgh now. I mean, this is a Pittsburgh legend we're talking about here. And he comes in for me at number 5. Number 4, you're not going to believe I'm calling this one, Nick Suzuki. I think that's a really cool hockey name, guys. I just do. Yes, I don't think his contract is, I think it's a little overpaid what he's getting, but he obviously is earning it this year so far. So far. Suzuki, I think, is a cool Habs name too. You know, it's Montreal, they're pretty big on their names out here too with their team, you know. And Suzuki's loved out here already, I'll tell you right now. He's just loved out here in Montreal. And I like motorcycles, so Suzuki makes number 4. Number 3, MacKenzie Weegar. MacKenzie Weegar just sounds like an intelligent hockey player's name. It just does. I wonder if this guy was one of those smart players when he was a kid and his name was MacKenzie and all the kids thought he was so smart. I wonder, you know, the history of these guys. But MacKenzie Weegar, just a name like that, just to me, just sounds like, you know, a hockey player. It just has a real hockey player sound to me. I guess there's no way to explain it. A smart hockey player, a high IQ hockey player is what that sounds like to me. Okay, number 2. I've always liked this name, Spencer Knight. I think Spencer Knight is one of the coolest names in the entire NHL. I really do. If that doesn't sound like a Hall of Fame goaltender, I don't know what does, guys. It just sounds like this guy will be in the Hall of Fame one day just because, you know, they like his name. Just the way it sounds. But Spencer Knight, for me, cuts the list. And he cuts it high. I knew this guy was making the list as soon as I was requested this because I've always thought Spencer Knight's name is a really cool hockey name. I just do. And number 1, guys, without a doubt, come on, JJ Peterka. Do you guys think I'm going to do a video like this and not have a Sabre being number 1? You don't know me that well. You just don't know me that well. Of course, I had a Sabre opening and closing this, guys. What do you think? JJ Peterka is another cool hockey name, though, regardless of me being a homie, because I'm being a homie with this one, absolutely. Yeah, JJ Peterka is a totally cool hockey name. It just is. And JJ makes number 1. So there you go, Mike. There's my 10 for you. I hope you had a little fun with this, guys. I'll see you in the next video.